What were we doing? We were leaving. I think we were leaving.
You cannot ask me. I fell asleep 10 minutes in. I felt real bad about it, but it was late and I was tired.
Oh yeah. I don't want to feel bad about it. Alright. So, let's see. The hell are we doing? Fuck, I forgot her name. Kaine.
I knew it started with a K.
I don't know why that's so hard to remember.
Distracted by the lingerie.
Now you think that'd help my memory?
If you called her McBooby.
Rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
You don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy, I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey,
you look like
less
one.
talking, more walking.
Simply, I'm trying to figure out how the hell we get back. Oh, you son of a bitch! That was uncalled for.
That's funny.
That was mean.
You always get donkey kicked, man.
Jesus, I didn't even think I was near that thing. Plus, I forgot that that's a thing that they do. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yona?
But one day you never know.
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Well, no, I'm not staying here. That's your job. I mean, sure.
You bet.
Probably lonely as shit.
You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona.
She's so excited because you're always like, nah, bye.
Yay!
Like, nah.
Now get back to bed.
Now get back to bed. What's the whole point of you staying home?
Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll hang out here for the day, but you get your ass to bed. I'm gonna go watch some TV. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. 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 I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for. The key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renowned ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. Why am I so useless? I want to scream, I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this for Yona, slowly, ever so slowly. I parse out the letters that make up his... Goddamn, that one word right there just fucked me up. That make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Forest of Myth? Okay. I guess that's our next destination. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Think.
I hate that. You ever dream about work? Like
Yes.
You go through work, you come home, you start sleeping, and all of a sudden in your dream you start fucking working. I hate that shit.
More
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
It's called Resident Evil 8 in about a week.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say.
Same dream. She had the same dream.
It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Alright, so was that his dream or her dream?
I'm ready to make that stew anytime.
Oh shit, I forgot about your stew. I'm sorry, I apologize. Interesting.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Or something.
Or something. Or that was her. But I could have sworn it was him, especially after he woke up talking about, dreaming about verses and shit.
What's up, Popola?
Oh,
Yeah.
hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Man, we're here to talk about me, not you, okay?
Oh, sometimes. She has to talk about herself, okay?
I guess that's right. So yeah, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in the Dream of the Village. In Dream of the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice stream on the matter. Certainly there have been dream reports, dream of certain dream of certain dream. What in the fuck? Evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream, words, dream, someone dream.
Dream
What the
of
fuck?
evil.
Oh shit.
Wait, dream of evil, empty curse, evil words, and someone. Evil words and someone.
Yeah. Reports. Dream of a certain evil. Yes. Of certain evil words and someone. So they're talking about the verses? Perhaps?
That
Maybe
is
everybody's having
certainly
this
one
dream?
bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth.
Shit.
It's a wooded area up north.
It's all coming
Forest of
together.
Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But,
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Of course, of course. I think who would put a random gate right there? Just give me the kind of that is so funny. But she just says nothing but nice things all the time. Wow. Alright, where's the great Deku tree?
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence
Quiet.
bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know,
Yeah,
a
but why you
little
gotta be a
optimism
downer?
now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
No optimism with this shit.
Such cheek.
It's like he didn't tell you you were gonna die.
Alright. Yeah, I can't go in there. Look, see, there's a person right here. Hey, what's up, guy?
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
I think he's talking about the Black Plague.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
Tis not quizzical.
What's going on?
Oh shit. The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Antoine and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
Mysterious disease called Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. You know what? I like some of my dreams, alright? And if I could live there, that would be awesome. However, the fact that my body would die in the meantime because the lack of nutrition and water would
you'd be
suck.
living the good life.
The village mayor had determined the death dream would spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. And the words get bigger on the screen. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
What the hell? Well, the mayor could confirm Antoine's suspicion. Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
Seeing the whole thing's reading out like a book, but apparently Weiss is kind of fucking hearing the narrator's part. Mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Antoine had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Antoine and Weiss racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There was simply too many words to consider. Too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
Oh, shit. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Antoine like a contagion. Oh, shit. Wait, said Antoine suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. You must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? Ah, sheep, cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Antoine's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said, those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Antoine. "That sounds right," he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. "My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep." The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. "For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream," he said. "I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams." The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. "I should probably be taking notes or something." Vice immediately fired back. "I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams," he said. "But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it." The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. "I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it." He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. "My village was beautiful," he said to no one in particular, "and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens." Antoine nodded in agreement. "Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod." "Look, if we can be of any help," said Antoine, "just ask." "Now, hold on. I did not just say that." "Silence," cried Vice. The grimoire looked from Antoine to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, "Thank you very much." "Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes?" The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. "Oh my god," he said. You're right, I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine," said Vice. "And dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out." "Thank you," said the mayor. "I don't know how I can repay you." "Payment is not required. We are as eager as to be done with this place." The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again, had almost forgotten what it was like. "Good luck, you two," he called at the departing forms of Antoine and Vice. "We're all counting on you." As Antoine slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. "I saw this man once before," he thought, "but where?" Antoine's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of the tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Did we just die? Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either train or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Antoine to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Antoine snapped. "Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk." Antoine leaned against a tree and tried to stretch out the knots from his back. "How can this stupid forest be so big?" he muttered to himself. The moment the words trembled from his mouth, cacophony? Whatever that is. Of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out with a volume that rattled his teeth. Antoine slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Antoine could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insect screamed, the force howled. Then just as Antoine's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Shock, shock, shock.
Much reading.
What?
I didn't know there was going to be so much reading. You haven't done anything in the last 10 minutes.
Jesus, it's
like
a
mushroom.
It's like a book. It straight up turned into a book, like the black screen slowly crept upward. Woo ma. Shakaka shakaka sha. Something. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Antoine began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages. Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. How should I know? Oh.
Secret.
Yeah, I think it's a secret. I mean, don't get me wrong. A seesaw with 3 people is dangerous. 1 is lacking and 2 is ideal. But a secret can be kept to 1 person. 3 people.
It's lacking because you can't take that to your grave. That's not ideal.
What?
Lacking.
You think it's a seesaw? Or you think
Secret.
it's a secret? Secret. Inwardly furious with Vice left the task to him. Antoine sighed and gave his only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Alright. The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Antoine like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Antoine moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Antoine after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Antoine picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sunk to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I?
Sunlight.
Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Antoine grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all, this one's pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off of the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Antoine, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Jesus Christ.
No, hopefully we're out of here soon, too. I like to read, but...
Damn, alright, so welcome to the read-along playthrough of Nier. Alright, so glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Somebody who's stuck out there obviously can't get out and said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna live here.
The Ravenclaw, that's why you have to keep answering riddles.
Ah. Antoine walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Antoine, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but in the night with 3, what am I?
Human.
Yeah, Antoine tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Antoine. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon. In the end of the night with 3, what am I? Said as he, yep, a man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke the single word, correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Antoine. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Oh, sorry. What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Antoine watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Antoine and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Antoine's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not yet even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Antoine withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. Jesus Christ, there's too much reading going on. I'm starting to fuck up. The mayor's face beamed as Antoine filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. No, that's not what we want to do.
Yes, it is.
Antoine cocked his head. Okay, hang on a sec. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Antoine and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice? It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breaths slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Antoine shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand there, collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Antoine and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a weary smile crossed his lips. You should relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained. When the prayer was finished, it's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods. The word's legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Alright, let's go destroy it. Antoine and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Jesus, Antoine mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with him. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Antoine tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Antoine gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's over!
Oh god.
Woo!
Alright, I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, stretch out from that. Alright.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I'm back.
Alright.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtain a sealed verse. Oh, we've already got it. Dark Execution? Yes! Oh yeah. That's that shit.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Alright. Where is it? Yes. Very nice. I like that one. I guess we're done here. Just come in, read a little short story, and...
A story that took you 10 minutes.
That was a fairly long story. Jesus Christ, it's like reading a whole damn chapter of a book right there.